Hello, my name is Joost Vergoosen and I demonstrate the LINE6 products in the Netherlands. LINE6 asked me to make a few presets in the pod HD300. That's the most cheap one. The presets I made are just really simple presets, not a lot of space sounds, not a lot of strange things going on. When you look at the pod HD300, you have two balanced out and you have two normal outs, normal jack outs. So what you will hear, that's the sound of the balance out going straight into the mixing console and with nothing there. So that's just all straight from the pod HD300 to the mixing console. I start off with explaining a few things about the pod HD300. You have 16 amp models in there, all going from clean to full distortion. Then you have three sort of effect blocks which are in there, and I will use all three in the sounds. I'm not going to explain a lot about pod HD300. It's that you know how it works, and most important is that you can download these sounds in the future, those 4 banks of sounds. And so for all the people who have already a pod HD300, you can soon download these 4 banks of sounds. And people who want to buy pod HD300 can get those sounds with the pod HD300. Okay, let's start off with the clean bank. Let's just start with a really clean tone. Just play a few things so you can hear what's going on. So that's my basic clean tone. I always liked sounds which sound warm. I don't like a lot of sounds which sound aggressive and high. So maybe you don't like it, but it's the way I like the pod 300 to sound. What you have here is a volume pedal which is on, but you can also use it as an expression pedal. For instance, if you push it real hard, you can use it as a wah pedal. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Second clean sound is a chorus with delay. So those are very basic clean sounds I use. You heard the phaser, you heard the tremolo. Let's switch to the second bank. And the second bank, I'll be using a clean with a little edge. So this is the first sound I've made for LINE6. second one. Third one. And the fourth one. So the last one was, of course, a Univibe. Okay, we're going to the third bank. And those are all crunch sounds I've made with the pod HD300. Second one. Third one. And the fourth one. So that was the auto divider which I've put on for a crunch tone. Okay, move on to the last bank. And that's a bank with all distortion sounds, so lead sounds. Going to the first one. Second lead sound. Third lead sound. And then the last lead sound. It's like a vintage lead sound with a little bit of fuzz. That wraps it up. Those were the 4 banks I used on the pod HD300. There are a few things you can do. You can use a USB cable to go directly into your computer and edit the pod HD300 with the LINE6 edit program, specially designed for the HD300. It's much handier to do it like that, because you can also do it here, but do it on your computer, it's much better. You can also use the pod HD300 as an interface, as an audio interface for recording, for hard disk recording. And last but not least, there's also a LINE6 link on this pod HD300, so you can use that cable to control your DT50 amp. So you have all these sounds, you can switch the sounds from the DT50 amp. That pretty much wraps it up. Thank you.